Hi everyone, this is Jeffrey.
And I'm Brian.
So we are in a special episode of Saints
Special episode? Why so?
because it's Ignatius of Loyola.
Born Inigo Lopez de Loyola in the year 1491, the man was also known as Ignatius Loyola. He was born in a small city called Loyola in Spain. At that time, the name of the village was spelled Loyola, hence the discrepancy. Inigo was among the youngest of the 13. His mother died when he was just 7, and he was raised by Maria de Garin, who was the wife of a blacksmith. Despite the misfortune of losing his mother, Loyola was still part of the local aristocracy and he was raised by them.
Inigo was an ambitious young man who had dreams of becoming a great leader. He was influenced by stories such as The Song of Roland and El Cid. At the age of 16, he began a short period of employment working for Juan Velazquez, the treasurer of Castile. By the time he was 18, he became a soldier and would fight for Antonio Manrique de Lara, Duke of Najera and Viceroy of Navarre. In 1521, while defending the Pamplona against French war, Ignatius was hit by a cannonball in his leg. One leg was merely broken, the other one was badly mangled. To save his life and possibly his legs, doctor performed several surgeries. There were no anesthetic during this time, so each surgery was painful. Despite their best effort, Ignatius' condition deteriorated. After suffering for a month, his doctors warned him to prepare for death.
On June 29, 1521, on the feast of Saints Peter and Paul, Ignatius started to recover. Once his health was improving, a part of his leg was amputated. It was still painful, but it sped up his recovery.
During this time of bodily improvement, Ignatius began to read whatever books he could find. Most of the books he obtained were about the life of the saint and Christ. These stories had a profound impact on him. One story in particular influenced him, De Vita Christi, the life of Christ. The book would inspire Ignatius' own spiritual exercises. By the spring of 1522, Ignatius began to recover. On March 25, 1522, Ignatius entered Benedictine monastery. Santa Maria de Montserrat, before an image of the Black Madonna, he laid down his military garments. He gave his other clothes away to poor men. He then walked to a hospital in the town of Manresa in exchange for place to live. He performed work around the hospital. He begged for his food. When he was not working or begging, he would go into a cave and practice spiritual exercises. His time in prayer and contemplation helped him to understand himself better. He also gained a better understanding of God and God's plan for him.
Ignatius realized that he needed a complete education if he wanted to convert people. So he returned to Barcelona and he attended a grammar school there. In this grammar school, filled with children, he began to learn Latin and other beginning subjects. He was blessed with a great teacher during this time, Master Geronimo Ardevol. After completing his primary education, Ignatius traveled to Alcala and then Salamanca, where he studied at the universities. Ignatius eventually decided he needed more education, so he moved to north in search of better schools and colleges. On the age of 38, he entered college named University of Paris. While at school in Paris, Ignatius found two roommates. One was Peter Faber, the other was Francis Xavier. Faber was French and Francis was Basque. The men became friends and Ignatius led them in his spiritual exercises. Other men soon joined the exercises and became followers of Ignatius. Pope Paul III approved them as official order in the year 1540. The band attempted to elect Ignatius as their first leader, but he declined, saying he had not lived a worthy life in his youth. He also believed others were more experienced theologically. The group, however, insisted, and Ignatius became their first leader. The group called themselves Society of Jesus. But some people did not like their efforts. So, in an attempt to discourage them, they called these people Jesuits. While the name stuck by the virtue of their good work, the label lost its negative connotation. Ignatius earned a master's degree at the age of 44 when he subsequently applied for his doctorate. He was passed over because of his age on July 31st, 1556. He was beatified by Pope Paul V on July 27, 1609 and canonized on March 12, 1622. His feast day is July 31st. At the time of his death, the order had established around 35 schools. and it was boasting around thousands of members. Today, the Society of Jesus is also known for educating the youth all around the world.
Several institutes have been named after Ignatius. The Jesuits have been performing several works all around the globe. Thanks for watching the video.
For more videos like this, do subscribe to the channel.
Bye.